This is our Supersmart lesson for today, boys and girls. And you're seeing different pictures come up on the screen because they're talking about our senses. Our senses are what help us find out information about the world around us. And we have 5 of them. What we hear, smell, see, taste, and feel are our 5 senses. Did you hear that? It sounds like popcorn cooking. It smells like popcorn too. I can just imagine the smell of popcorn. And look, it is popcorn. It says, grab a handful. Fresh popcorn is warm in your hands. It's crunchy in your mouth, and it tastes great. How do you know what popcorn is like? Well, you use your senses. Everything you know about the world around you comes through your senses. You can hear it. We heard the popcorn popping. We can smell it. Cooking popcorn smells so good. And we see it. Right below us, we can see what popcorn looks like. We touch it. When we want to eat it, we have to pick it up with our hands. And of course, probably the best part about popcorn is when we taste it. People have 5 senses. Each sense begins with a special part of your body. Let's see if we can learn about our senses. So this girl has 5 different places on her body that we're going to learn about. We'll start up here with the hand. This says you touch with your fingers and skin. So touch tells us about the world around us. You see with your eyes. How about your nose? Yes, you smell with your nose. And what about our mouth? You taste with your tongue. And what do you do with your ears? Right, you hear with your ears. Each part of your body sends information to your brain. That is how your brain knows what is happening around you. Let's find out about our 5 senses. Number 1. Compare these 2 pictures. The bottom picture has 4 things that are different from the picture on the top. Find each thing and tap it. Now you'll have to just point it out with your finger. Of course, your computer won't do what mine will, but do you see something that is not the same? The top picture is different than the bottom. Yes, I noticed this right away too. Oops. There we go. Did you notice the football and the bottom has strings and the top one doesn't? All right, let's keep looking. Anything different about this ball? No, I don't think so either. How about the teddy bear? No. Let's look at this group of 3 balls in the corner. You see something different? You do? Well, I think you're right. This little ball in the corner is a different color. Let's go up to the top shelf. Is there anything different about these two bears? No. How about the puzzle? That looks the same. What's that? There's something in front of the puzzle. Oh, you're right. There is something different there. How about the dinosaur? Is that any different? Yes, it is. The bottom one is purple, the top one is green. Which sense did you use to find the things that were different? Did you touch them? No. How about listen? No, we didn't listen to anything. Were you able to taste something different? No. How about see something different? I think so too. We used our sense of sight. Your eyes help you see. Your eyes give you a lot of information. Even when you don't completely see everything, I think we've got a pretty good idea by looking at our hand that we're holding something. Let's see if we get more clues. Whoops, I have to go backwards, don't I? All right. Oh, now that changes things a lot. You use your sense of sight to see a circle and a triangle. What do these shapes tell you about what the hand is holding? Yeah, I think so too. The circle on top looks like a scoop of ice cream, and the triangle looks like the cone. Oh yes, now we can see it looks like it could be strawberry ice cream because now we see it's pink and the brown cone. And now we see the real thing. Your brain put all this information together to tell you that you are seeing an ice cream cone. So we used our sense of sight. The second sense, ugh, garbage is smelly. Which sense would tell you that this is garbage and it stinks? Would you touch it? I don't think I would. It might feel kind of slimy. Would you listen to garbage? No. Would you taste garbage? Oh, certainly not. How about looking with your eyes? Well, your eyes might see some things that don't look so good, but your sense of smell would tell you that this garbage stinks. Your sense of smell helps you decide whether something smells nice, like flowers, or bad, like garbage. Bad smells can tell you about problems even before you see them. The smell of rotten food warns you not to eat it. And look over here. The smell of smoke can warn you of a fire. The smell of a skunk warns you to stay away. Our noses have an important job to help keep us safe. Now the third sense is this. One of these foods is sour. One of them is sweet. What sense would you use to find out which is which? Could you tell if it was sour or sweet by touching it? No. How about listening to it? No, I don't think I've ever heard a pickle talk or heard a popsicle tell if it was sweet. about tasting? That's right. You would use your sense of taste to tell which one is sour and which one is sweet. Your sense of taste tells you whether foods are sweet or sour, salty, or bitter. This helps you decide whether or not you like a food. But your sense of smell matters when you eat too. Do you like pizza? Then you must like both its taste and smell. Did you know that you use your sense of smell and your sense of taste together to find out what a food tastes like? Have you ever had a really bad cold where your nose is really stuffed up and you can't breathe through it? Have you ever had it happen where you have such a stuffy nose that you can't even taste your food? Well, that's what I'm talking about when I say your sense of smell and your sense of taste work together. Now the fourth sense is this. It feels wonderful to hold a kitten close. Which sense do you use when you cuddle a kitten? Isn't that kitten cute? Well, yes, you can hear a kitten purring, but is that what you feel? No. Do you taste a kitten? No. We can look at a kitten and see that it looks soft, and that's not it. And would you know that a kitten is soft by smelling it? No. I think I heard a lot of you say you have to touch it. You use your sense of touch. Your sense of touch helps you feel the kitten's fur. It helps you know whether something is soft or hard, rough or smooth, cold or warm. And that's the next sense that we're going to talk about. Your sense of touch also tells you when something itches. It tells you when something tickles and when it hurts. What do these words, soft, hard, rough, smooth, cold, and warm, tell about? Right, they tell about how something feels when you touch it. Touch can warn you about danger. If you touch something sharp, the pain makes you pull your hand away before you get really hurt. So our sense of touch can protect us. If we didn't know that, or if we couldn't feel something was really hot, we might get a very bad burn on our skin. But when we touch it and it gives us pain, we tend to move our hand away very quickly so that we don't get more hurt. Oh, this doesn't look like it would hurt us at all, does it? It reminds me of the pictures that Addie and Lena have sent of their baby chicks. The skin anywhere on your body can tell you how something feels, but the skin on your fingers is extra good at feeling. That's one reason people use fingers to touch things, and not your elbows or knees. Which sense do you use when you listen to music? Do you touch music? No, your fingers might play it. Do you use your ears? Yes, you do. Somewhere I think we missed hearing the music. I'm going to back up to see if we can hear that. And let's see. Oh. There it goes. Now we know we could hear it with our ears. And we'll touch the ears again. You use your ears for your sense of hearing. Now we have a piano here. Your ears can give you lots of information about sounds. Let's find out what this piano will teach us about our ears. Your ears can help you tell the difference between sounds that are soft and sounds that are loud. Could you hear the difference between the first part of the song and the second part? Let's try this. Our ears can help you tell the difference between sounds that are high and sounds that are low. Wow, that was very low, wasn't it? Sounded very different than the high notes. Your ears can help you tell the difference between sounds that are fast and sounds that are slow. That was very slow, wasn't it? Especially compared to the first music that we heard. And now your brain puts all this information together to help you understand what you are hearing. And that is music. Let's play a hearing game. You will hear a sound. Ask yourself, is this sound loud or soft? Fast or slow? High or low? Decide what you think is making the sound, and then I'll tap the picture. We'll try this a couple times. What was that? That's right. It was the whistle. Let's find another one. Okay, listen to this. Oops, same one, wasn't it? Now we have to reset it. And we'll try another sound. What sound was that? Right, that was the doorbell. We'll try another. Now what do you think that was? It did sound like the vacuum cleaner. Maybe we'll do just a couple more. You're very good at this game. Right, it was the vacuum cleaner again. I think they're trying to trick you. Right, it was the doorbell again. We'll try one more. Let's see if it's different. Yep, it was the whistle again. All right, just one more, and we'll see if that's different or not. Oh, some of you know this sound really well because you might have a dog at your house too. So our sense of hearing can tell us many things. And it helps us identify what's happening. That can help keep us safe too, can't it? People who do not have one sense often get much better at using their other senses. This girl is blind. She can't see the letters on a page, so her book has tiny bumps that she can feel. So we've got a little picture in the bottom corner that shows those tiny little bumps. There, it's even closer. These bumps stand for letters. She has learned to use her sense of touch to read with her fingers. Isn't that amazing? The bumps are arranged in a special order so that they know a certain letter might have 2 bumps on the side and 1 in the middle. Reading is hard already. Can you imagine trying to read this way with your fingers? That is amazing. This girl is deaf. She can't hear, so the teacher is talking to her in sign language. Sign language is a way of talking with your hands. The girl can use her sense of sight to see what her teacher is saying. And she can also feel her hands if she needed to. We've done a little bit of sign language when I've had you show me different letters using your fingers. And this girl is using some letters, and there are also actions to take the place of a word. So this girl has to use her sight more than her hearing. Anyone can get better at using their 5 senses if they practice. Let's give it a try. What can you see, smell, taste, touch, or hear right now? In your home, do you hear a dog barking? Or maybe some family members are talking? Do you smell lunch being made? Or do you smell fresh air from outside? Are you touching the smooth tabletop where you're doing your work? Or maybe you're fidgeting with a pencil and you can feel its long, skinny pencil in your hand. You're using your 5 senses. Where do you think the kids are in this picture? Right, it looks like they're at a beach, at a lake, or maybe even the ocean. What do you think they can tell about this place by using their senses? Well, sure, they see the water and the sun. They can hear the waves. I bet they feel the sand and maybe some rocks where they're sitting or where their feet are digging into the sand. Maybe they can smell the water or a fishy smell. I bet there are many things happening that make their senses go to work. I'm thankful we have senses. It helps make us understand the things around us. And there are some enjoyable things too that our senses help us to do, like tasting yummy food, smelling fresh air and flowers. And here are our 5 senses. Yes, it does say the and in the beginning, or in the middle of the picture. What sense do you think this boy is using? Yes, I think his sight too. How about this girl? Yes, she's using her sense of smell to smell the flower. And this boy? Yeah, I think he's listening. Nope, he's touching. And this girl? And I see that she is whispering. I bet she's using her sense of hearing. Well, boys and girls, in just a little bit, I'm going to show you a fun project that you're going to do to use your senses. And it has something to do with popcorn. Well, I'll be back in the next video, and then I might have you get a couple things to do the next activity. Bye-bye.